Welcome to rSlash Insaneparents, where the real crazies come out. I'll never forget when my sister hit my car and her and my mom kept it a secret from me. I noticed it while on campus and filed a police report and everything. I called my mom crying and she really had the audacity to say, "I hope they find who did it, sweetie." It'd be your own mom. And then down in the comments, we have this story from Elfin Nomad. I recently got letters advising me I was in debt to a clothing company for tall men. Strange, because I'm a medium-height 25-year-old woman. I called my mom to ask her about it. My dad's tall, and maybe she ordered something in my name. She denied knowing anything about it. She then convinced me it must have been a scam letter and I should just ignore the letters. I eventually had to call the company because the interest was going up and my credit score suddenly tanked. I'm currently saving to buy a house with my partner. Turns out, my mom got store credit in my name and the idiot used her own email address. That's how I found out. It was a very awkward phone call. The lies and manipulation hurt way more than the fact that she ruined my credit score and pretty much stole from me. These text messages were sent to OP from his dad. "You don't understand, Semper Fi. Me and your brother serve this country with respect and honor. We're not soldiers, we're Marines and proud of it. The fact that you won't respond is saying that the army pussified you. You joined a feminine branch and chose a feminine job to serve as. You can defend yourself all you want, but you'll still be a pussy at the end of the day." Then the dad sends a meme of a crying soldier that says, "That offends me, I'm in the army. It's always in the back of my mind that you decided to join the army instead of the Marines. Your graduation made me sick. We went to the Marine Corps recruit depot and had a great time with your brother. Your graduation was just embarrassing for me." So I was reading through the comments of this post, and this dad isn't OP's biological dad, it's his stepdad. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that stepdads can't be a real father. In fact, in a lot of cases, the stepfather ends up being a better father than the biological father. But how egotistical do you have to be to marry a woman and then immediately expect that all of her children will follow in your exact footsteps? I mean, even if it is your literal blood child, why on earth would anyone expect their child to follow in their exact footsteps? Text message from OP's dad. "You missed rent this month. It's now $350. What? When was it due? "This Sunday." Are you kidding me? Why are you letting me know now? "Because I just remembered and you couldn't be bothered to be here on Sunday. Until you get your act together, it's now $350 a month." You realize I could live with blank for less than that and be much happier, right? Shut your whore mouth. You're acting like a gullible prostitute and it's completely shameful. You're pathetic if you think you can afford anything of value. Grow up. OP, this is abuse, plain and simple. When a loved one calls you pathetic and says that you don't deserve anything better, they're trying to control you. Because if they crush your self-esteem, you'll start to believe that this really is the best you can ever get. But trust me, OP, you deserve much better and you can get much better. Please leave the house because your father is very manipulative. "I was so sick with a massive migraine after being forced to wear a mask to look at a home here. I can't even wear a mask, neither can my kids. I have the science to back it up and we worship Christ in faith. Not fake science that mask wearing helps. It hurts or lowers our immune system. God gave us the breath of life and only God can take it away. No mandatory rule, fear, shame, or guilt will ever force our family to vaccinate or wear a mask." So let me guess, when you or a family member goes into surgery and the doctor has to operate over your open wounds, would you also insist that your doctor and none of your nurses wear a mask and just breathe all their mouth germs into your open body cavity? Because they wear a mask for several hours during operations just fine. Surely you don't want your surgeons to suffocate while they're operating on you, do you? "Welp, my grandson's not even born yet, and I'm told I will never see him. Why? Because I refuse to go get a toxic cocktail of aborted fetuses, heavy metals, and various diseases that can cause autism or cripple you, while it mutates your DNA with cells that never stop dividing. That is cancer.
shot into my arm to appease her psychotic, ignorant fears. This is another twist of the knife from burying my son and having my daughters kidnapped for years. Now we're on to grandparent alienation. She wasn't this stupid before she went to college.
And down in the comments, someone asked OP what the grandparent meant by burying their son. And OP clarifies that his brother died from SIDS when he was 5 months old. So this grandparent literally lost an infant son and then complained on Facebook that they couldn't bring their diseases around a newborn baby. On this next post, OP asked to get a haircut, and this is the exchange.
If cutting your hair is a sign of lesbianism, you can forget about getting a haircut at all.
It's not a sign of anything. I've wanted short hair since I was a kid.
Are you a lesbian?
No.
There you go again, lying to me and then wondering why I have trust issues. You're so horrible.
The craziest thing about this post is just how pathetic of an attempt it is. It's not like preventing someone from cutting their hair is going to stop them from being gay. As if a woman with long hair projects some sort of magical force field that keeps other lesbians at bay. Lady, if your daughter wants to be a lesbian, neither you nor her haircut is going to stop her. On this next post, OP is a 22-year-old girl, and she didn't immediately answer one of her dad's texts because she misplaced her phone, so of course he freaks out and sends this. Actually, as a follow-up to my voicemail, have your boyfriend out of the apartment by noon. I don't want to see him, and if I do, there's going to be problems. Don't come home or call back until you can tell the truth and come clean. On Monday, June 1st, I will be reporting your car stolen and stopping all insurance. That won't go well with your expired driver's license. I also just canceled your $50 on Wednesday. The next move is yours. On this next post, OP was walking down the street and gets hit by a freaking car. And so he sends his text message to his mom while he's on his way to the ER while in excruciating pain. I was walking across the intersection, and when I was halfway through, I suddenly was hit really hard on my left side from behind and was swept out from under and landed on my back. He was turning left into the corner and the sun was right where I was, so he didn't see me in the glare and didn't realize he hit me until he checked his mirror and realized it wasn't a pothole he hit.
Do you realize that God is still sparing your life because he wants your heart to come back to him and has a job for you yet to do? You can die instantly that moment, but praise God you're still alive. Now, how are you going to drive back and forth?
We can Uber back to our apartment afterwards. The guy also offered to come back and drive us home to help us out. So her first response wasn't, "Are you okay? What did the doctor say? Are you going to die?" No, her first response is,
"Oh, perfect. What a great moment to try to convert my son. Also, I wonder how he's going to get back home because I know I'm not going to go pick him up. No, I'd much rather him get a ride from the guy who put him in the hospital to begin with."
This next post is a set of text exchanges that OP received from her mom.
Or about the part where it changes your DNA and Bill Gates has actually developed that. It's true. Most of Hollywood is involved as well. That's how they all predict what's going to happen in episodes of things years before they do. When the truth comes to light, you're going to be totally shocked at who all is involved. I'm on the side of the Lord God. They are not. I promise you. I'm disappointed you won't believe. You're showing me a closed mind. I don't want to show you the evidence. It's too sick, demented, shocking, and very revealing.
And then she sends OP a picture of what says Bush did 9/11 carved into what looks like a parking lot. All these people keep saying that Hollywood is part of this global conspiracy to control people. What I want to know is, are YouTubers part of that conspiracy too? Because, I've been making videos for a while and I still haven't received my invitation letter to this secret organization. On this next post, OP hasn't heard from his father in 5 years. Then, after OP posted on social media that he supports Black Lives Matter, his father sent him this message.
"Fine, I don't think I'm your father either, so take that, you liberal. MSNBC and CNN and the rest have to apologize all the time."
Okay? You'll have to take that up with my mother. I hope you being toxic and rude makes you feel better about yourself.
What about you? You're so mean to your mother. And did you know your grandmother wanted your mom to abort you, but your grandfather said no? And what they teach in college is ridiculous. Also, I'm older than you and have been around for a long time. So I know what this country is and isn't, and what the truth is and isn't.
With that last bit about him knowing the truth about the universe because he's older makes this the most boomer thing I've ever read in my life. I bet he also makes angry posts on Facebook about millennials eating too much avocado toast. On this next post, OP's mother sends OP a screenshot that she took from his Instagram. The screenshotted Instagram post says, "Normalize speaking back to adults who are repeatedly disrespectful to you. Just because you're older, I must take disrespect?" And then mom texts,
"What is this about?"
"Nothing. I just found it and reposted it."
"Take it down, please. If I have to tell you again to quit posting inappropriate things, I will shut down your Instagram."
At first I was thinking, why not about other adults like teachers or just adults in general? But now I'm starting to realize that, yeah, this post is clearly about OP's mom. On this next post, this is a conversation between OP and her mother.
"I don't like to hear about you not agreeing with God. You very well should, as you have nothing else."
I have nothing else? You don't even know me. You don't even care to know me. Your cult is all you care about.
"You have no idea how many times I should have died in my life, but I prayed. You have no idea how close you were to being homeless with no effing food in your stomach. But God provided me through prayer, so you have to get time with the devil, you little B-word."
What a loving mother.
F you, you're stupid.
And as a bizarre cherry on top of this post, the profile pic of OP's mother is a cartoon picture of Donald Trump holding a black baby. For this next post, OP doesn't talk to her mom much, but she decided to reach out to her mom because the family dog died, and she wanted to tell her mom about it. "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that Bella passed away last night in her sleep. Let me know if you would like half of her ashes."
"You probably killed her just to spite me."
"Are you serious?" "No, I didn't kill her to spite you. She was older. You of all people know that she was my best friend, and the only reason I made it out of my depression in high school. I wish I could say that you helped me out of my depression, but we both know that you were an absent parent from the beginning. Look, just let me know if you want half the ashes. I'm willing to share."
"You were a disappointment in high school, and you seem to have continued that trend into adulthood. You were a mistake. Our lives both would have been better had you just done the deed in high school and never made it out. You aren't worthy enough to be called my daughter. You will never amount to anything. The only thing you're good for is ruining my life."
Good to know I should have just killed myself back then to make you happy. Lol. Just let me know if you want the ashes, okay?
F you.
Touché.
Dog killer, dog killer, dog killer, dog killer, dog killer.
Alright, I think we'll have to end the video here because it doesn't get much more crazy than that. That was r/Insaneparents, and if you like this video, then check out my podcast where I publish the exact same content. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.